Look, finally, it is that time of year, of course, when companies start releasing their Christmas adverts. This time around, Marks and Spencer's one, it didn't go down as intended, subject of some backlash after it included a scene where Christmas hats are burnt in a fireplace. The hats happen to be the same colour as the Palestinian flag, red, white and green. The actors, though, in the video said it was filmed back in August before the conflict began. The scene has since been removed. There's been a statement on from M&S being circulated around social media today. It's complicated. I mean, it's got a serious undertone, but a lot of people are saying it's absurd to pull an advert that was filmed months ago, Harry.
It's amazing what people can read into it. I know, you could read into that Tan France removes a snowflake from the top of a tree and puts an angel on top and therefore is rejecting liberal propaganda and replace it with traditional Christian values. This is people reading way too much into something that isn't meant to be read into. And it's just odd that Marks and Spencer decided to apologise.
Well, this is companies being much more reactive now, Christian, and there's an argument about this go woke, go broke. We saw it happen to Bud Light in the US, you know, following a woke sort of business strategy. But on the other hand, there is an argument that companies are responding to what they think their purchasers want. Maybe Marks and Spencer's think it's got, you know, that audience.
I think it's even more straightforward than that. I covered a lot of these stories as a business journalist, and I spent the last few years advising some pretty major brands in this country, and I've seen some of these sort of crisis situations from the inside. So if you think for a moment that the team of M&S would have taken this backlash online and thought, here's an opportunity to assert our commitment to free speech and common sense, I have a bridge to sell you, because they will take the path of least resistance. And if they can weather 24 hours of people calling them stupid and oversensitive, they will take that path, because they don't want the other path that they see of being dragged into, you know, this awful story about the war in Israel and Gaza. These companies in these crisis situations, they're not going to take it as an opportunity to stand up for common sense. They're going to take the path that gets them out of it as quick as they can. Whether they've made the right decision or not, people will debate, but that's why they took this decision. They want out of this.
That's really interesting. So they're thinking of the short term.
But would we be talking about it if they hadn't acknowledged it and apologised? I think we would have just be passing this off as another random internet phenomenon of people going too far, and it wouldn't have even made the news. I think they've overcorrected even for their own, you know, beliefs. It is too much attention being drawn to it, I think.
Interesting. So you think there is actually some sort of deliberate mechanism going on?
I just think that if they hadn't apologised, there would not nearly be as much coverage.
I think you're right. Ignore it is good advice from a crisis communications expert, but the problem is people who are in the middle of a crisis feel the need to do something. Maybe ignoring it would have been a smarter option.